There. Now, this must have been the very last barrel. The bailiff will be happy. I had better report to him.
But it was worth it. I finally made my way to it, and I got rid of that old kid. So now, my way to the... Let's have a look.
Memo. The cartridge is in the combination. 4, 4, 3, 7.
Uh-oh.
There. Surrounded by it. All right, it's taken. Now I need to put on those silly clothes. Da-da-da-da. Cowboy da-da.
Crap, looks like I'm in hot water, and I didn't get the safe combination.
Da-da-da-da. Cowboy dodo. Cowboy dodo. Ah-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, great. Now I look a total twat. But I guess that was the... Which, by the way... Now, if only I could Open, bot!
Are you... Ah!
Nonsense, you nitwit. It's me! I'm only wearing this grotesque...
Oh, that's all.
Nothing is all right. We can forget the... This time, would you know anything?
Well, I think I may have...
Then what are you waiting for? These annoy...
Ah, I've got it. The dictaphone should be lying right behind you on the deck.
You imbecilic lunkhead. Do you really think... By Ulysses Whisker? Little by little. It's as if that Rufus was... You're dismissed, Oppenbach.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Oh, don't tell me you're malfunctioning again. Hello? Talk to me. Do you hear? Hello? The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is 4437. Blast! I knew there was a 7 in there. He's got a little surprise coming. What?
Is everything...
Does it sound like everything? Switch off that blasted alarm.
But are you quite...
Oppenbach!
Which button? Could it be this one? No. No wonder.
The cartridge is in the safe. The combination is 4473.
Uh-huh. 4473. Just like gold. No, wait, wasn't that 4? Ah, who cares? Just as long as it's 44. It's similar. I feel an idea. The cop.
Ah, that must have been the right button. It worked, bailiff.
Excellent.
May I?
If only I'm sure that... And...
If you don't need my...
Yes, go...
The cartridge?
Yes, wouldn't be the... I'd better check. Now, what was that again? I-M-N... No. Darn it! How can I work with this din going on? Open bot! What? So one more. What was it? Oh, yeah. 4. Oh, crap. Not right. That was a good thing I can...
Look, there's another rebel. Go get him.
Uh-oh.
Where did who?
An
intruder just ran in.
Wait a moment. Hey, you, come out of there at once. Better move on, or shall I make you? That interior. Come out, I said. Come out of there at once. Come out, I said.
Bailiff, is that you?
Mind your own business. Your colleague...
Very well, bailiff.
That's it. Time's up. Guess that was it.
Just a second. The other two...
What the?
Ah! Ouch. Is this a bad time to...
Oh, come. We were just...
Say what? Did you mess the... Au contraire. I explained to it because you can save... Consider it done.
I'm sure this is going to...
You bet it is. Watch close. But...
Burn their brains! Saw a foot off their legs!
No! This can't be! This is Donna! I can see it's Donna! Where's Goal? Well, I don't have it. I don't know. And why does Donna have Goal's hair? Hermes!
That was even fun enough, levity. We have a paradise to shoot out. Doc!
No!
It's too late. You had your chance, and you screwed... Go ahead, Doc.
I'm sorry.
We don't have a choice.
None of us want to die.
But...
Enough. Open the cannon. Good. Is the loading chamber closed?
Oops, that almost went terribly wrong.
Stop! 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 You... Is there no one here on my... Why are you looking at me?
Why would they be? You already proved to us. Rather impressive.
But there is! The third Rufus can still save the... Hold your horses! Are you really going to leave? Goal is safe. You don't have your facts straight. Bring the girl. Goal! You're back to being... But how did you get here? Where's the other...
I have no idea. What do you mean?
Who cares what's going on in that... Goal was never... There was actually an accident with a defective... But of course, we were able... We threw the robot overboard. And that other woman that... But... Hermes. And now that everything is set, hand over the ascension codes, or you... Oh, crap! Her dead body was thrown from the cruise. You appear to be suffering from hallucin... And I mean now. Listen to me, will ya? I know that the third Rufus is still...
So...
It can be fixed!
You... Oh! In your hole! Face it, will you? He's going to fail just like... So apologize. And then we can find...
Apology? For what?
Do you have no idea? Again?
Is this really necessary?
I think we have more...
No, he needs to learn. So, Rufus, we're waiting.
All of this...
There you go again. You will always...
I'm not a loser. and I'm perfectly capable.
Prove it. Go ahead. We're waiting.
I am definitely.
Oh, yes. I will drag you by the ears.
You really have to lay into. We all saw it. He messed it up.
So I want to hear it from him. We're waiting.
I only want.
Don't give me. You only want.
I founded the resist, and I'm perfectly.
No, you just used them to impress Goal, so she would take you. And not even now, after you have killed her, can you build Deponia?
Cut him some slack there. It's not his fault that the Orgonon attempt.
Maybe not, but having his way is obviously more important.
That's not true.
Prove it. Go ahead. We're waiting.
You're only.
Don't try to wriggle. It's time that you took. So we're waiting.
Fine. The third Rufus can, once he's succeeded, you.
You.
Whoa! Seagull, what are you doing?
This is really going.
Put down the weapon.
Yes. Wouldn't he? I've had it with this little bastard leading me by the nose. I demand to hear an apology, loud and clear.
He's gone off the deep end.
What can we do?
He's got a weapon.
Come on, Roof. Why don't you apologize so we can get this?
All right. What? Why would you do that? Trust me. You got something in your eye.
I am.
With me too. But what? He's the one to blame. He's got Goal's fate. Yeah, and he caused countless fires and explosions.
Right now. It's so exciting.
He laid
right
waste
now.
to half
it's
of
so
Kuvak.
exciting right now.
He assassinated the president. He caused countless fires and explosions.
Hey, hands off.
That's exactly.
I said hands off.
You see, it's all. And yes, it's his fault that.
That's it.
Mom.
Don't! Run!
So, what's it going to be? Will you give me the codes?
Don't give them to...
But he'll have you tossed from.
One of us has to make it to Alice.
I can't be responsible for your death again. I didn't like it one bit the last.
What nonsense are you talking?
Are you going to do it? In the meantime, I could easily have made myself another copy of. What? You didn't really think I hadn't stored the data anywhere else? Well, I had always asked myself what was going. I think I know now. Oppenbot, throw the.
But
Less contradicting.
Ah!
No!
Surprise! So you thought you could escape me, huh? What for? What good would it do?
No idea. Buy some time?
Tom,
Well, I'm
you're just.
Rufus number. Huh? What's. Oh, my baby phone. Yeah.
I screwed up.
Oh, I see. That was Rufus. What do you know? Here we go. Hey, what's the big idea? Darn it! I told you I'm. And now. Darn it! I told you and now. And now. Darn it, this hurts! I told you I'm driving. And now, let's vamoose. Come on, don't make yourself so heavy. We've still got work to do.
I'm afraid you'll have to do it without me. I'm not gonna make it.
What are you talking about? Of course you'll make it.
No, sorry. He hit me pretty badly after all. You're on your own again now. Promise me that you'll save Goal and Deponia, and that you'll make it to Elysium. Do it. Do it for me. Hang in there. No, it's... You need to stay. Did you hear me? Don't give up. Don't worry, I'll be all right just as long. Don't leave me now. You've always having to share the glory. I can't go on. Oh yes, you can, and you know that. I believe. I love you. I know. I'm way farewell.
No! Rufus!
Is this gonna take much longer? I don't want to seem unromantic, but we've still got a few gigantic... That's it, I guess. You finally succeeded in killing everyone after all.
The cannon was our last chance. And now it's plugged up.
We are all going to die.
And it's all your fault. Thank you so very much, Rufus.
Stop that! You should be ashamed of yourselves. Are you serious about blaming Rufus? Where would you be without him now? Likely still at home in Kuvak or the floating black market, everyone doing their own thing. You wouldn't even have looked up when the bomb towers opened their hatches. It was him who brought you here. He fought for you and your planet. Even though you all hate him, he could have gone to Elysium with me on several occasions. But he didn't, because he refused to sacrifice Deponia to get his way. And now you all damn him for doing the same thing for Elysium.
Goal? Goal! You're alive! And looking good. And you're alive! But what?
It's a lot. But at the end, Rufus, well, and he caught me just before I hit the ground. Then he lost control of his flying and crashed. Fortunately, I fell off and managed a...
May I interrupt you? Despite this hello, Goal.
Tony.
You remember?
Leave him be, Tony. It doesn't matter. There's nothing left.
I refuse. There must be a...
What are you my plan? What are you really... If it's up...
Are you...
Goodbye.
Ah, Doc. There are so many...
Of course.
Yeah.
A plan. A shine. And it's done.
Okay, come on. You. Oh, you screwed up. Seagull with the elevator and Deponia. No plan. Don't you have an...
I've tried you and I...
But you've got to...
I may be more... But this is... If there ever was...
But...
You can do it.
Only a madman can save, and that's where you...
Exactly what we need. We need...
No more... The...
Why not?
You never know what it's like to
try. What have we got to lose?
Do it that
Sure
way.
beats not having a plan.
It won't get any better if you keep fiddling with it. The wig is a little... glad at least that the costume...
Oh, yeah. That way, I was able to pilfer the I can barely restrain myself from jumping.
Don't you think this is the...
It's all right. For all I care, we can get...
Well then, onwards to
Onward to
Elysium.
Oh, a little air, at last.
Can you move over a bit?
Whose hand is that?
Shut up! Rufus needs to...
And here we go. Huh? Nothing's happening.
Did you check the cable?
I thought the doc had seen... I have to do everything my... And here we go. Huh?
Did you...
I thought I have to do... Can you check whether anyone's...
Not me.
Me neither.
It must be you, Moo.
Don't be silly. Perhaps you, Doc?
I don't know. I can no longer...
I think it's me.
That's not the cable.
Wait. I just need to lift this sandbag.
That is...
Oh. It should...
Thank you. This is it.
The final maneuver proved as a move no more nuts as any other plan there was at hand. A perfect occasion for a contemplation of all the events and the writer's intent. It may seem safe to say that Rufus's way for saving the day is a little snafu. But when shit hits the fan is when a decent man's plan went in deeper as ever a diver was a scuba to do. Huzza was a scuba to do.
Uh-oh.
That's what I like about you. You always find a place to park. But couldn't you have picked a spot in the
Nick, I wonder why they haven't...
Yes. Try to make it...
Okay, if I'm not back at... Attend.
Oh,
Division.
yes, sir, Bailiff.
Oh, yeah. I mean that. Well done.
Oh, crap.
Bailiff on... Hello?
Yeah, we've no. Tell us something we don't know.
Really? Mind a little more respect for our...
He's got a point, after all.
Yes, exactly. Remember... I'm headed for the... Take me to the right, but bailiff, you should know... Yes, of course I do. I just wanted to test. And is this the right floor? You should know that, being... Are you complete? Of course, I'm the bailiff. Good to know. Time to disembark at the bailiff. Oh, Cletus? You guessed it. And you must be... Some nerve you've got. Foolhardy. Or don't you realize that I will now have to break every single one of your bones?
Wait! Can't we come up with a more peaceful solution?
I don't think so. The time for amicable agreement I've been looking for tomorrow.
Oh.
Cut it out! What have we here? A throttle valve? Who needs that kind of thing? Ow! Cut it out! Ow! Hey! Ow! Hey! Cut it out! What?
Bailiff, at last. The team is waiting impatiently.
Waiting?
For your speech, of course. And allow me to add that you're so... You... And if I... Oh, but you're in the hero. You should... In work...
Gentle...
You!
He knew. And he just let me walk in?
What an... Yeah, wasn't... Well, I mean... No. That. Who is certainly not. We are. That's how we. That is. I know. Why is he saying? Well, this. Just look, we're doing the dirty work. Do you think any of blowing up the place, terrorizing, and all those other? No, they're sitting comfortably, and those are. Just look at. I know you all think, because why is only because as a and when I enter. Just look at what are we actually doing? We're supposed to destroy a planet for which we don't give a rat's ass for people, isn't it? And why don't... And come on, we... Just look at our... Looks like somebody put their butt on the... And now... the result, the print of a giant. So why be surprised? I could name a fact here, but is that something to be? I say, for my and you're all off. It's time to show. Long live the organon!
Was it good?
Very
Great. Which way to...
But,
The...
exact. Following each of yours, you can't...
The here... Here we go.
Organon. Organon. Oh, organon. Oh, oh. Organon. Organon. Oh, organon. Oh, oh. Organon.
Ah, Cletus! There you are. Where's your... I had...
Don't worry. You should be more worried. Your precious bailiff Argus.
What? That can't... Where is that?
You know, I've got good news and bad. The bad news is someone's got... I don't think that...
Oh, I don't believe you were trying to bring the organon.
Yeah, but he didn't Oh, me!
What's going on here?
I'm the real Cletus, which, strictly speaking, makes plus or minus 2 zeros. My count, this high boat, is now under...
Not as long as I can prevent...
Stop that!
This high boat is no longer bound for Elysium.
What? What? What?
I'm certainly not going to jeopardize the Utopian project by taking in faith. I'm initializing the destruction. Elysium will have to...
Stop! This is...
My decision. Don't try to...
But...
But what?
But when...
And you...
But what... But I don't want...
I know. You're the... Yes. That's why I took Argus. And you may think, but actually, it is all... And the fact that you don't want...
But what if you're gonna...
True. But with all the suffering...
Ha! You don't have...
Oh, yes.
But why would you want... Who or... I mean, Deponia... Many people, and not everyone down...
I know, though. I spent a long time... That isn't a dignified...
For a bunch of stuck-up swell... Hey!
If you... She lives... I want a better... I'm doing this goal.
No! You old fool! What have you...
What do you think? In a few minutes, it will activate. Deponia will be destroyed. And Elysium can finally set out on its journey to Utopia. I saved my daughter.
I'm afraid I have to...
Go? What?
I went to Deponia with... I knew you would never permit it.
The girl we were looking for. The one who took pity. This was about you, then.
Can't we celebrate this family reunion? Some Deponia may blow up. Including... And your precious daughter. Exactly. What? Abort the...
But that's...
Can't we stop...
The only way would be to just...
The transmitting it.
But the transmitters... It would be a suicide. Who would be crazy?
I'm in. So am I. And I.
Well then.
I'm coming too.
You're staying. You and I are going to have...
Whoa. Oh. Oops. Why does that always happen to me? Here we go. Whoa! Fuck! You more! Oh, I've heard, but never and that makes... That's quite an... I've had... You will hold... Leave the rest. So, you could. It's much... Or perhaps... Oh, don't be so... The rotor... Even if we... That would be... Step aside. Stop! Don't! I hit it! And who's the idiot now? You, of course. Same as always. Huh? Why? Just look. The transmitter fell into the rotor, and it... Oh, how... There's a cat I can see. Any chance we could get down there? Just how... Answer his question. Excuse me? Then let's hear you. What are the odds? Taking into the odds that... That depends. It roughly... Well, one in... If the... Have you got a belt bug? It's all set. It's all set. 1... 2... Hey, what aren't you... You... I'm good. Again? All right, we... 1... 2... You... Again? All right, we jump. 1... 2... Right, next, all to... Again? All right, but no cheating this time. We jump at 3. 1... 2... 3... Rufus? Rufus, wake up! Ouch! What happened? You made it! Bravo!
Where's Cletus?
I don't think he made it, but I'm not quite sure. Now, do you see the antenna anywhere?
I'm at it.
I've got it! Do you hear me, Argus? Very good. And now...
Piece of cake.
No! What are you doing?
Destroying the transmitter. What else?
You're not about to stick your hand in the rotor, are you? I knew you were an idiot, but the sheer folly of this really surmounts everything I've heard so... Ah!
I did it! The transmitter is destroyed!
Deponia is safe! Yes, very impressive. But to make it a little more interesting, you blocked the rotor.
Then help me up so we can get the rotor running again. It would be such a bummer if the high boat were to break apart at this point. After all, we're only a stone's throw from Elysium.
Yes, that's an idea. Another idea would be to let you rot down there. I suppose it depends.
Depends on what?
Your decision. Will you help me with my coup against...
You what?
No! Something's blocking the starboard.
Is that...
No idea. You missed a boat.
We're about to But we're all... I can already see the airlock.
The airlocks, you say? But of course.
The maintenance ladder.
Perhaps I can hold our position long enough so we can evacuate. Go and gather your friends.
And what about the org...
Them too. Now that the detonation has been cancelled, I hope I will inform the
But what about you?
Go! There's no time. Go now!
I refuse to believe you still intend to have... Why not? Where else could we go? I will never allow... Oh, come. Those soldiers. We share the same genes. Why should you be allowed to get... Or 2 or 3? Where do you draw the line? You, perhaps? No. So... Over my... That's... But it can't be. Somehow I knew you would so long. No! Stop that! You rotten bastard!
There you are again.
Ah! It hurts! It's your own fault. You're a fine one, but now we're all in this... I think I can free... Don't! The rotor is only stuck because we're all in between. As soon as one of us moves, it will start running again. But if we continue blocking the rotor, then that one way or another. Just how did we manage to end up in this stupid...
Don't look at me. You two messed it up this time.
What? Can't come up with a cunning...
Let me think. Nah, it's completely hopeless.
So, we can relax then?
Rufus!
Goal!
What's happened?
Doesn't matter.
You have to get us out of here.
Preferably before the high...
Yes, it's a little too late for that. Dad says that all these rotor failures have damaged... He's able to hold the high boat, but evacuation has... We've only got...
Oh, great. Now everyone's getting to a...
Exactly. Get me out of... You can only save one of us before the rotor starts...
No, there must be a way...
No, then come on. Make a...
How can I decide? I don't even know who...
I am Rufus. He's lying. They're both bold-faced.
Oh, great. And now, can the real Rufus...
Of course I can. I know...
Oh?
That I cooked breakfast...
Yes.
Anyone could have guessed.
Yes, but not what we...
Easy. We have...
Rats! Now we're back, and I still don't know who's who.
I am... What? That nonsense.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that among the 3 of you, it's what I had expected from Argus, but Rufus? After all we've been through, you don't even...
You're right, girl. Don't believe a word he says. I am Rufus.
Oh, really?
Well, who cares which of us is Rufus? Just leave the most important thing. Ha! He just gave him exactly. The real Rufus, that...
You're right. That really... Could it be possible that you...
The real Rufus will never change.
Then... perhaps it's just another trick.
No! I am Rufus.
Oh, really?
Well... Who cares which of us is Rufus? Just leave us the most important thing. Ha! He just gave exactly. The real...
You're right. Could it be possible?
The real Rufus.
Then...
No! I am...
Oh, prove it!
Well... I know... that we drew...
Yeah, that was... Although there was surprisingly...
It's a trick, Goal. He only knows that because I...
Don't be ridiculous. Why would the real Rufus...
Just to boast. But there's one thing that none of the... You're wearing your...
Huh? When did you see my underwear?
I think my fingers are slipping.
Now we have to start over. So...
I am...
Oh, really? Prove it.
Well... Please, the high boat could crash.
Pressuring me like that. What if I accidentally pick Argus?
Hey, I mean, hey-ho.
Huh.
Look.
I can't see a thing from... You all look the same and I need a better clue.
Well...
Huh. My heart says, perhaps...
What? No! Forget. There are more reliable. I know some.
Oh?
Doesn't matter what I say.
Yes, but...
Well... I know...
Oh?
Doesn't matter. Well... Who cares which of us the most important... Ha! Each other. Exactly.
You're right. Could it be...
The real roof.
Then...
No! It's true. Roof... What?
Is this a last... You know, you're going to... And done...
Definitely. Just think. How can I be the real Rufus? Isn't... He'll never change. And he'll never... Let go.
Stop! No! No!
Come on, Go. We need to get out. Come.
Huh? Hello, Rufus!
What? Barry, what are you doing here?
You were my idol, you remember? And I follow you everywhere. No, seriously, I just wanted to tell you how much I admire what you're doing here. At first, of course, I was shocked, but then I did understand. Brilliant! Really! It was actually the only thing you could do. A genius plan! Even from a philosophical point of view. The ultimate altruistic deed. Huh. Wow! Rufus! The oh-so-resolute Rufus at last finally changed!
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you really think this outfit is appropriate?
But Rufus, everyone knows you're a Deponian. You remember that, right? You no longer need to pretend. Never again. You can simply be yourself. Forever, Rufus.
But this is totally cool.
Ah, here come our heroes, the saviors of Deponia. Well, a fine mess you got us into, if I may say so. Your report poses us a difficult dilemma. Naturally, now that we know Deponia is inhabited, our journey to Utopia is cancelled for the time being. But the high boat is destroyed, and the cable is cut. And with so many new citizens, our resources will be used up even faster than expected. What will become of Elysium? Are we forced to land on Deponia? Is that the solution? So many questions.
I'm afraid I have no answers for you, Your Eminence. But this Deponian here is a true genius.
Who? Me?
If you're stuck for unusual ideas, his imagination knows no limit.
Go ahead. Any suggestion will be welcome.
But Go?
You can do it.
Well, perhaps we could mount some rockets on Elysium.
Go on.
Or flying dragons. And if we put monster truck tires on a gigantic dirigible...
Monster truck tires?
Then perhaps we could train a few eagles and...
Getting back to those flying dragons, how big would they have to be?
Oh, huge! With very large teeth, and they should breathe fire.
I'm closing my case, there's nothing left to say. Any last questions? I take that as a no. But if you feel battered, your whole world is shattered, I may have a helpful suggestion for you. Just grab your harmonica and sing about Deponia. And Rufus is a stream of a life more ideal, and the fact that sometimes there may be just one last chance to save the day if you let go. And if that's so, I'm off now for real.
Huzza is off now for real.